Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome to the latest live stream. Live stream 232. Just double check everything's going okay. We are all good. So as I say, live stream 232, streaming via Facebook, streaming via YouTube. You say hello on Facebook and YouTube. What's a daisy? Forget that does that. Oh, dear me, dear me. So, right. We have got the topic, which is weather has been rubbish lately, which it has been here in most of the UK last week or so. And then finding other ways to source, plus trying to clear your backlog, which is a good thing. Yeah. So, what I do in a sec, let me move out of the way. Make sure I'm all good. Lovely. Oh, pardon me. I'll have a look, see who's popped in. We've got Lisa C. Cheers, smashing the like button. Ali Evans has popped in. Leanne Hill. We've got Damien from DB Resells. Oi, Savalai. Here he is. Derek. Malcolm's popped in. Whoops, it's jumped. Malcolm's popped in. Welcome, Malcolm. And that is it so far. It will get more people in a bit later on. If you've got any questions, pop them in the side chat, and I'll try and get through and answer them. And you got anything about the topics? So, if you're not obviously from UK, then you might not know we get some really crap weather. And recently, over the last week and a half, it's been awful. It's going to be awful for another few days and the weekend. Plus, I think a couple of weeks' time is going to get warmer, which it does because we're just an island in the Atlantic, and we get whatever weather comes through. Plus, we have to deal with it. But that's what that's what we're known for, and that sort of thing. And that, so yeah, it's just having to finding other ways to source. I'll talk about that in a sec. I did say Chris Tyler's popped in. Yep. Cardigan, yeah, I put it on earlier. I went to the pub. Earlier. It was a local pub in a local town, Wetherspoons. If you don't know what Wetherspoons is, it's your average pub. Check it up online, Wetherspoons. WETHERSPOONS. Had some food and a couple of drinks with a friend I haven't seen for a few weeks. I thought, why not? Indoors in a pub. Wow, miracles. Hopefully going to go next week or a week after with some other friends to the same pub. But yeah, it was good to get in there though. You have to fill out one of those little forms just for the COVID thing. And then wash your hands. It's got the gel and then sit down and order on the app. Pretty simple, realistically. But as I say, it was quite good. It was pretty just chilled. You can go as long as you like. No need to book in Wetherspoons, but other places you got to book, especially for the European Championships in football. We've got Aaron's popped in and Dave has just popped in. Dave the Gent. So, got any questions? Do pop them in. Goat Jazz popped in. So, right, let's get through to the thing. As I was saying, the weather's been quite awful lately. But that's sort of, in a way, because I didn't go to a Carboot last weekend of the 15th or the 16th. Reason being, because it rained a lot both days and before. So the ground was all horrible. It's just on grass. So we couldn't do that on Saturday or Sunday ones. So I didn't. So what I thought to myself, right, try and list some bits what I've got. And then next week I'll have a think on a Monday where I can source, what I can source, how I can source the items, etc., which I did. I did that little, what do you call it? Short video. The little YouTube short video under a minute where I picked up a couple of recorders and a recorder book, which did have a CD in at the back, which I found out later on. And obviously, one of the recorders is an Alus record. Both are loose. One of them is the E or can't remember now. 205A-E or something. And one with a book and a little bag on it goes for 15 to 20, and then the other one goes for 10 to 15 on its own. So I thought, fair enough, all being cleaned up and that, because Mum had to get all the stickers off. So I thought, fair enough, that's cool. Got it for free. Sourcing wise, I was like to myself, cool. I'm gonna talk about do all this, doing that anyway. So to source up, what I can find for free, because I wasn't really gonna source this week because of like it's gonna be raining a lot. I mean, sourcing is in going from town to town, area to area. All I really wanted to try and do is work out if I can just go by car to someone's front door or to their porch and just get a few items, I'm happy. So yeah, and then, which is a miracle, fucking miracle, gonna clear me backlog. How many of you in this chat think about clearing their backlog on a daily basis and then think to yourself, oh, I've just found another 25 items for this price, I'm going to buy it. Or go off to a Carboots and things. I know what time thinking, I'm gonna get these done, that done, these tested, these done. Oh shit, I've brought, I don't know, 50 items or whatever it is. Oh dear me. I've just brought some bowls, or I brought. I did buy the bowls. That's right, or games, or whatever it may well be. It's hilarious, though. Absolutely hilarious. Rod's popped in. Welcome, Rod from Australia. Skillet's popped in. Richard popped in. Derek's there. Said, good luck with shifting the record. I had 3 for 2 years. Now don't sell. I've been actually all right with recorders. What make are they, Derek? I always find Alus, AULOS. I think it's how it is. Usually do very well. I think, like, to myself, because I know in the last 2019, last 3 years, I've sold about 4 recorders. I did have a big one. To go back in some of my haul videos, I had a massive one. I went for like £25, big one. Because easy to photograph recorders. You just take the bits apart and just photograph it. Simples, really. But no, I find them quite easy enough to sell, especially like when you got like the book for it, where you can have a CD put in and go new. It's like, oh, wicked. But no, I know what you mean with a lot of things. That, especially I've got loads of things that I can't shift, even though I'm revising prices, taking them off the store, put back on in certain ways, and this, that, and the other, and never mind. Ian's popped in. Thanks for popping, Ian. Jimmy's popped in. Thanks for popping, Jimmy. Let's have a look at the chat there. Just been for a meal inside a pub in Sussex with a friend. It was lovely. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, it was great. I sort of said to my mate, I just feel like it's a different routine, not doing the same routine day in, day out. I was like to myself, we better not get locked down again. But fingers crossed, all that we're all right. But no, that's good. Hopefully it was all right. Your meal inside the pub. What was it, Leanne? Was it just a country pub, or was it just a normal chain? I went to a town chain, Weatherspoons, as most people know what it is. Let's have a look there. I did say hi to Rod. The Dave popped in. Hi to Dave. Thanks for popping in. No backlog here. All right, Derek. Shall I drive to Scotland and have a look? Oh dear. Cleared my backlog. True story. All right. If I believe that, pigs might fly. 42 today. Oh. I mean your birthday. Happy birthday to Dave. 42 today. Nicholas has popped in. Hi, Nick. Thanks for popping in, mate. If anyone's got any questions or wants to pop on, I'll stick a link in. I did put a link in one of the chats I'm on. Want to pop in through that? I'll pop in through here. I'll put it in a little bit Monkey 50's popped in, which is Pete popping in. Right. M is a loose 209 in pouch of 90. Oh, yours is. Oh, right. That's about right, because they're all made in Japan, so it's about right. I've got the pouch for one, and the recorder 205 A-E, I think, or something like that, if I can remember. But no, if it's got the little, because a lot of people like these songbooks to learn with, so they learn that in that sort of way. Turn that down a bit. There we go. So yeah, hopefully that sells, Derek. But no, I do find they can be quite sticky stock. Never lie. All right, I'll hold you to that at the next meetup. Will you never lie about buying me a drink or two? Next meetup, the Payne Brothers. A pint of something. Leanne says there. I've still got Question Sport board game that has all the cards. Just want to shift it. So thinking of putting up 299 auction start price. And okay. Trying to think. Yeah, just go by the solds on eBay. If they've got, like, for example, the boxed one with all the stuff in it, I think that might be slightly too high. But what can I say? Because I sold mine last summer. I think I sold mine for £40. I took out one of the cards, the usual card, Tyson, all that sort of shit, and I sold that for 40 odd or 30 or when it was really dropped. And now it's gone back up again. I'm thinking I should have kept it. Took all the cards out. I just couldn't be bothered to take all the cards out. I know exactly what you mean, Leanne, with the cards. I couldn't be bothered. People are doing it, grading it, doing all the rest of it, grading and sending it. Oh, thought stuff that. But it's because people have passed away and they bump up the prices. Hashtag no stock. And I've got a message. And who's that from? It's telling someone's live. Oh, well, they can have it. Lanfrey Country Pub. Nice. In Thackham in West Sussex. Lovely. Yeah, mine's just a chain in a town. So, but it was still nice to go, though. Evening, Antoinette, thanks for popping in. Yeah, what I would do is relist it, and then as you're relisting it, reduce the price and give it like 5% off or something, and see if it goes. I don't know how long you've had it, to be honest, Derek. Or you might have said, I glossed over it. So my first time to India, a keyboard recorded delivery today. Oh, good luck with that. Is that GSP? I haven't sold much lately because it's been quite quiet. Not I'm not doing anything on it. I'm listing and putting stuff on, revising prices, doing the item specifics. That's a load of balls. Takes forever to do those. Doesn't look like it's been played with, plus the poly bags pack. Oh, okay, right. No, it's up to you. I just haven't seen one since, and I know the prices have gone sky high on those Question Sport board games anyway. Who's that popped in? Oh, Leanne's popping in. Leanne. We got A's popped in as well. Sorry, Brum, so crap me up last night with the French music. I haven't really seen many videos lately, to be fair. I haven't even seen my own. But I gotta get creative with the content. Really, realistically, because the fact is, like, not being able to get out too much is raining. So that's nothing. You gotta be creative when you do YouTube. Got to try and be creative with content. So I've got another day vlog to edit and a few non-vlogs. I want to get out with the GoPro again. Go through some more charity shops. People seem to like that sort of thing. Just do a few charity shops and see what I find. But yeah, we'll see what's up. Hi Lucy, thanks for popping in, Lucy. Let's have a little bit. Oh yes, I did see that Derek's got a boot sale. Basically, he's walking around with crotch cam. So if you want to see crotch cam 10:30 tonight, Go and check out Tap Peddler's video, sub to his channel, give him love. See what he tries to burgle. No, see what he tries to jokes. See what he tries to find at his boot sale, because they're doing quite well, like near enough 1,000 each one. That's great. Righto. Yeah, but with the backlog, you've got to think about it in a way of saying to yourself, what can I list? When can I list it? How can I list it? Because a lot of things you buy, might not be everyone, but a lot of things you buy, you got to test it. So you think, oh, I can't be bothered to do that tomorrow. And then you list stuff. For me, I got a couple of those bits, but mainly clothing. I go, I'll do it tomorrow. I've got to get that stuff done. In a bad web situation, it's not raining now, but it has been most of the day. Again, a bad web situation, it makes you think to do things that you don't want to do, like your taxing, your paperwork, clothing, I don't know, whatever you don't really like doing, do it. We can all go out and source when it's nice and just go, but yeah. But no, I've got to get a few more bits listed before the weekend, which was I put three on today. I've got some more to do tomorrow because I've run out of time today. Before I went out to the pub, met my mate at 1 o'clock, so I didn't have much time. I had stuff to do this morning anyway, with other personal things. Evening Wombles. The Wombles of Wimbledon, a Wombling 3. They're up there at Wimbledon Common, having fun. Yeah, Bladwell is. Not that I'm totally fussed about that Carboots. I just, hopefully they're on to get myself up and out. Chat to people, talk to people and stuff. But yeah, no, hopefully they're on. I can go to a Saturday one, show you a Saturday one. I've got a couple to choose from. But yeah, we shall see. I'll pop a link in a bit so anyone wants to pop in. But when you do pop in, I can see your face and name and whatever else, and then that's cool because you know what happens. Like, no, what I've done though, Lucy, I've gone through. It's all been cleaned. 95% of it is all in my boxes. I got a couple of boxes for the clothing folded, and that's as far as it's got. Oh yeah, and it's got priced up. So no, I haven't. I really need to get my bum and do that. I just like, oh. If I can get an old bunch photographed, and then I can do a lot and that. But yeah, I will go get through that stuff. But no, I had a look at one of them. There was an American football shirt, Bears or sort of the bear logo on it. Can't remember what one it was now. Anyway, it's an American football shirt, and it was stained to sod because me and my mum tried everything that we could think of to try and get them out, but they're really ingrained stains. Because what happens with the bulk wholesale clothing is it shifts one warehouse to the next warehouse, to the next place before someone buys it. You know what I mean? So it's dusty as anything and just muck and stuff. And you get some good stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's quite a high price. Mine's about £7 something each per item, which is a bit crap, but yeah. Will I do it again? Possibly not. But if there was another lockdown, then I would look elsewhere for other things other than clothing. But yeah, we don't want to talk about that right now. We're going to be positive, folks. Paul's popped in. Thanks for popping in, Paul. Sunny the last 2 days. Where are you from, Dave, anyway? It's been raining the last for about a week, on and off. You ought to get on the TD says. You ought to get, thanks for popping in TD. Online auctions, crap when it's crap weather. I source all my stock from my sofa. I don't particularly do that. I've never really done online auctions myself. I know there's some sites that can do. But it's as I say, it's another avenue to go down as well. But I've only got a limited amount of space for stock. So, yeah. Masuja. I've not listened to Masuja in ages. But as you can see from the thumbnail, I put that corn t-shirt is worth £50 on there. I put it as a stock thing. I thought, sorry, I did it earlier. So I put it on there. Who's talking about Masuja? Listen to Masuja, nice one. Now I've been listening to a bit of metal lately because I've booked to go fair amount of concerts. Well, I'm hoping that's the bloody word about it. Let me have a look. I did write it. I've got some pictures because I put it on my calendar about Mandy Pop saying probably Mandy. Oh, I've got to talk about this geezer in a sec. That's peeing me right off on eBay. That reminded me to talk about that. And did that? Oh yeah. Basically, I'm seeing two comedians. So I'm hopefully seeing Jimmy Carr. I've never seen Jimmy Carr live at the Palace Theatre in London. That's in June. Yeah, the Palace Theatre in London, Jimmy Carr. I booked to see him. So it's one of the socially distant shows, which hopefully go ahead. Because I went through a load of music venues and music stuff and people and stuff, and we went through and I had a look to see what I could realistically afford to go and see. Where else in there? If you know the German comedian Henning Venn, he goes on like AR Cats does Countdown, all for quite a lot of the other places. He's been on QI. He's a cracking comedian. He's playing at Leicester Square Theatre in I think that's like September or whatever it is. Can't remember now. I did miss out on one of the bands I wanted to go and see. A British metal band. Bury Tomorrow. Might have mean nothing to half of you legends here, but let's see. And then on the mailing list, hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, but I'll get something to see while she sleeps. Another British metalcore band. They're playing Camden, but and then some other bands that I haven't really done much about. I've just notified them down so I can actually have a look nearer time. Ones that I'm not too fussed about if I don't go and see them. Yeah, you know what I mean. But I've got the biggest band or one of the biggest bands in my life right now, Don Broco. They're like a rock, sort of like funky rock band from forget where they're from now. Don Broco, Bedford. I think it's from Bedford, something like that. Rob Damani and others, and guy with a big long curly hair. Basically, they're playing at the O2 Academy in Brixton, and long story short, I've got to wait until the 21st to get tickets because people can get pre-book tickets if they're on priority for O2 or whatever it is, but I have to wait till the 21st to book them. I can't wait. They got a new album, and that's like in October, I think. Yeah, that's the Saturday, the week before, when I go and see Trivium, Heaven Shall Burn, another metal band, Trivium from America, Heaven Shall Burn are from Germany, and then there's other ones. I got an Enter Shikari gig, Nicholas, coming up on the 4th of December, and then just a few others. But I haven't got them all yet because some of them are on waiting list. Some of them I'm waiting to download the tickets for. But I can't wait to see Jimmy Carr and Henning Venn, comedians. I can't remember the last time I saw a comedian, which years ago. Who does she? Oh, I've seen Jim Davidson once, local theatre years ago. I was like in my early 20s. Oh, Jim, but no, I just thought I can't be bothered to sort of not do it because that's why you miss out on things. That's why I said about all those when it sort of combined with this topic about having ways to source. I will put a link in a sec. I'm sorry, I've just got a bit sidetracked with bands. Yeah, I know. I've got to get it on. Yeah, I've got some big items to put on, like my bowls to put on and my camera. And that as well. Liverpool. Okay, cool. Have a look. Sorry, I'll put a link in. If anyone wants to pop in, do show your face, and then I can see who you are. And then if I don't know who you are, and I'll say, and then you say your name and all the rest of it. I'll pop a link in there. Want to pop in? The StreamYard link will be popped in now. Let's go down the list and have a look. Oh dear. No, apparently Derek was saying like weather's nice. He's been out sourcing. I was like, oh well, nice. I don't get too ticked off by that anymore. I used to think, oh no, he's gone sourcing. I didn't get a chance to. I'm like, oh well, I've got other things to do. I will get some stuff when you can't do it. It's just maybe you got to wait for it. But I don't mind going out and sourcing. To be fair, I like, you know what I mean. I don't mind that in a way, because I enjoy company. As I say, I'm an only child, always been an only child, older parents, so I'm always at home, like, well, looking after, especially my dad and that, looking after him and whatever else, and then just here, and it's sort of like a helpful thing to do. And don't get me wrong, but I do like the meetups and meet people and seeing people and seeing friends when I can. Weekends away, and yeah, it's just nice to get away. Darren's popped in. Pop in Darren's toy channel. Oh right, I've never seen him live. I've seen him many times. Watched him many times on 8 out of 10 Cats. Does countdown and rest of the stuff. And there's some of his shows that I've got on DVD with his teeth. Christ, it's like Katie Price's teeth. I've seen her teeth and her husband Carl. Christ. What about the bloody kid? Which one, you ask? One in the stomach. Yeah, if you haven't seen that one from Lainey, the bandage bin I did, I bandaged her to Kingdom Come Back. Literally, a bit. If you've seen The Hobbit, and when they go to Barrack Door, and you've got like all the characters and Elrond and Saruman, all rest of that, and then you got Sauron comes here, and then you got the Kate Blanchett plays one of the characters. I forget what her name is. One of the Noldor, I think it was, and then she banishes the thing. That's what I love to do to Katie Price. Yeah, but that's another thing entirely. Manchu. Welcome, Stu. Bonjour, Stu. Yeah, there's a link if you want to pop in. No worries if not. I'll probably put it in later on. Let's have a look down there. You'll love 1979, great bands, great music, massive venues. I probably would have, yeah. As I say, I was born in 1990, so I was born in Britpop era. Like, I forget or whatever. Because I was watching a documentary about 90s, and they had what's it called? Oh, obviously they had Blur and Oasis and that for Britpop, and then they had Happy Mondays, Bez, and the others. Was like, fucking hell, Jesus. And they still look half-stoned. The Happy Mondays with your shakers, rackers. I don't mind a bit of Happy Mondays. They're a cracking band. Well, pardon the pun, cracking band, but no, they're great. Submit. Oh, really? Oh, dear. No, if you saw my bandage bin, you'll see why I don't like Katie Price. But that's fair enough. We're all different people, what we like. She don't live that far. In a mansion house that she burnt down twice. And she left to ruin. Spent £1 million on her teeth. But that's another thing entirely. But I won't get into that. But, yeah. Supposed to see Genesis. It's been rescheduled a few times. Yeah, that was like when I entered Shikari. It's the same thing. It was scheduled. If you don't know, they're a British band, rock band, metalcore occasionally. They are. Oh dear me, electronic core. And I was supposed to see him last May. Then it was scheduled to December. And then it was scheduled to this May. And it didn't happen. Now it's December. Fingers crossed. We've got a guest in Darren's toy channel. Do say hello to Darren. Got any questions for Darren? Then, yeah. Evening.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? Good. Let's have a look. Smooth media. Something no chat.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I think it's the first time you've appeared on the channel, by the way.
I wasn't planning on it, to be honest.
Oh dear. It's cool. Thanks for popping on. Appreciate that. If you don't know, Darren's got a channel. It's Darren's toy channel. Do check up on YouTube and check out his content. Very local to the DB resales. Fair enough. Cool. So I'm just going to chat. Yeah. So, what's been happening lately? And do you want to introduce yourself?
To be honest, I wasn't even planning on coming. I just clicked the link. If you can hear me, I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
It's a little bit low. If you turn it up just slightly.
Oh, okay. I don't even know what I'm doing. It's
Apart from that, it's good sound. So you turn it up just slightly, yeah.
It's just an old iPad that I'm just watching on.
No worries. I sometimes use it mobile. I never know how loud it's going to be.
I'm just really.
So, do you want to introduce yourself to people who don't know who you are?
I am Darren's Toy Channel. I resell on eBay. I've been sourcing mainly from charity shops recently. And because of eBay's new things that they've put in there, I'm having to relist most of my items because I mainly sell toys. And it's a pain. I've been relisting every day, about 100 items a day. It seems like forever.
I know how you feel. Yeah.
I'm down to 161, but I know tomorrow it's going to be back over 200. So, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, it does get you down to that with eBay, but yeah.
Well, they just added all the extra item recommendations that they want you to add in, and it's a pain
specifics, yeah. I know. Yeah. I've got some of those too. Every time I do a load, they add more on.
Yeah, it tells me I've got
pain the bum. Yeah.
62 items need specifics quite soon, and 776 need specifics. So yeah.
Oh, blimey. Yeah. Yeah, I had stuff they recommended me to do, which some of them I do, but then again, half of them you can't put things in for the categories. But then some stuff they force you to do, which I've got another 23 of those to do. I did about 50 odd before.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It seems like we're doing it forever. So I just don't know. To be fair, I think my iPad's about to die. So I don't know. Oh, so I've got two iPads. I'm working on one, and I'm talking on the other.
That's fair enough.
Just Brendan. Yeah, but it's just charity shops really for the last couple of weeks because I have a new puppy, so I've been going to no boot fairs.
Right.
And the weather has been horrendous, but my charity shop's been quite good. I know DB Resources are local, so he knows as well.
Yeah.
And we've got quite a few in Ashford. So it's been really good. I've got so much stuff to relist as well, new stuff to list as well. So it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good to have just stock and it's just getting time to list it. But then again, you have a habit, as we all do as resellers here, have a habit of buying more.
That's it.
Which, I would do all the time.
I've got so much in my garage. I need the time to list it, but I haven't got no time to do it at the moment because I've been doing other stuff. So
yeah, fair enough.
That's all.
But yeah, it's hard on the charity shops. Mine are usually quite crap, but very, very occasionally I do get some good stuff. But normally I source from charity. Well, Jumble Trails. I go for Facebook, Carboots, or contacts, or whatever. I don't really use charity shops that often, But I only go if I've got to go somewhere anyway. But as people, when I recently invested in a GoPro Hero 7, so I've been doing a bit of footage in the charity shops.
Doing good.
Yeah, I thought, why not? It was about time I got one.
I thought about that, and I don't do editing. All my videos have been one shot wonders because I can't be bothered editing.
No, that's fair enough. Yeah,
YouTube
editing's quite hard. Yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't been bothered with the videos because I've been picking up so much stuff. You know, it's been horrendous. I mean, I think the one video I did was over 40 minutes, so it's like,
Blimey.
Nobody wants a 40-minute video.
Yeah, no, I try to tend to keep my videos to a certain length because then it takes forever to edit. Especially with the GoPro. The GoPro takes ages anyway because it's a higher gigabyte, and then it takes ages to render, longer than any other camera I've got. So I think, oh, okay. But I gave it a go, and it looked all right.
Yeah, there's a GoPro in the house. My daughter has one, but yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start because all my stuff is done on iPhones and iPads, and I've not got an actual computer to do anything with. So all my listing's done on an iPad.
Yeah. So that's fair enough. Well, take care, TK. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. If you've got any questions for me or for Darren, then do pop in. Questions in, then you can. I'll see which ones they are. Yeah. Ugh. Let's have a look down there. If anybody, no, there's no questions there or there. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're at the bottom of the chat. Tough media. Yeah. And so, as I say, you sell on eBay. So, what things, for people who don't know, what things do you sell on eBay?
Well, it did start off generally as toys. I was a big wrestling collector, and it started from there. And then I'd pick up stuff at charity shops, and it just escalated to everything. So media, games, cups, plates, whatever I can get my hands on. But
yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
4 children, so I've had all their stuff that goes through eBay as well.
Right.
My youngest is now 7, so he goes through. He nicks after stuff I buy to sell, and or we just get rid of a load of stuff and end up selling that instead of binning it or charity shopping it. So
yeah.
But that's why I've got so much, like costumes, football shirts. Football shirts are a good one. A lot of media because the charity shops around here are almost pretty much giving it away. Like 10p.
Oh, well, that's lucky. Around my way, they put it back up again.
Yeah,
but it's just different areas.
No, the local charity shops have been doing 10 DVDs for £1 and stuff, and 5 CDs for £1. It's been ridiculous. It's been too good not to take. So
yeah, I know I'm coming next week. I'm joking. Oh dear, no, my ones are very expensive. That's just, some people here will know.
Well, DB resells those. There's a few in town that are just ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And you just think, I've never seen anybody buy anything from there, and you know that's going to be the case for a long time. So,
yeah.
And you got others that literally give stuff away, and they're manic. They're always busy. So it's all good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's always finding other places and things to source. But no, I think I started when I first started. I was just doing bits and pieces, and then I became a business, and then I was checking out media and games and stuff, and then I branching out. And
when I started eBay, I was buying bulk lots of wrestling figures to collect the ones that I wanted, and I'd resell the rest. And I completed my Hasbro collection before that blew up. So I've got the whole, other than the mailaways, I've got the whole Hasbro collection.
Yeah.
And I think the most I paid for one figure was 25 quid.
Okay.
And now they're hundreds loose figures. So
yeah.
So that's always fun.
Yeah. Definitely going at the right time. Yeah.
But yeah, then just after I did that, it all just blew up, and then you got the figures just went out the window, and it got so expensive. I couldn't do it now.
No, of course not. Yeah.
But this just gives a little bit of pocket money just to keep the world spinning, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
No, but I do enjoy your videos. I enjoy seeing what you're up to, and because I used to live in London a long, long time ago,
Right,
so I
right.
know
Yeah, I'm always about
around the way.
somewhere. Yeah.
I used to be a delivery driver around sort of Surrey and Epsom and Sutton and stuff. So, anywho, I have children calling, so I'm gonna have to go. Bye now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always an experience because, like, obviously where I live is just it's still the M25 barrier, but just outside London boroughs. So I do travel into London. Oh, looks like Darren's internet's gone. Never mind. He had quite bad internet, unfortunately. There's Darren's channel. If you want to pop it in. Hi, Michelle. It's popping in. It looks like his internet went, but that's Darren. He does a lot of toys collections. He does eBay as well. Do pop over to his channel. He's been around years, so basically, just check out the channel. I've been watching Darren for years, and he's done so many good videos there. To check his channel out, I'll pop the link back in just in case he wants to pop back in, because his internet was a bit laggy there. Invite there. If you got any questions for me at the moment, or if you want to pop in, do say hello. And then we've got the StreamYard links back in. That's Darren's channel there. StreamYard links there. Hopefully you're well, Michelle. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. How's life in the US? And that, let us know. Let's have a look. We've got 28 watching. Thanks for popping in. People 2 likes on Facebook. Brilliant. But yeah. Let's have a look there. What we got there? Monkey Drifter Pete says, picked up a wee black console of user controllers from charity shop. Paid 22. Was a bit more than what needed to pay. Yeah, but I think that looks like quite a big expense. If it was just the Wii black and user controllers, you can get 20 from controllers if you put a bundle together, and that. But 22 is a little bit high, but you probably should get your money back with controllers, and if you put it together, you get, if it's a black one, slightly more desirable if you got the number at the bottom, Pete. Oh, welcome, Derek. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, yeah, it's all good here. All going well.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's all good. So how's life anyway, as it is?
Yeah, pretty good.
Good.
It's been busy listing all the stuff I got from the last few boot sales.
Nice.
Because I had my vaccine last week.
Yeah.
And that basically threw me off for a few days. So I've got a bit of a backlog of new stuff. So I'm working through that because at that point I've been listing everything before the following boot sale.
Yeah.
I've been using my boot sale videos and my haul videos to basically list the stuff. So I play it back, pause it when I pick something up and show it to the camera. And
right.
That forces me to list it.
No, that's fair enough. If that works for you, that's good.
Yeah. Well, I list what I sort of want to begin with, and then that's like the final stage. Just to make sure I don't miss anything.
Yeah.
And that seems to work quite well because I end up putting it into my storage, and things can get sort of lost with all the rest.
Yeah, it gets lost and you forget what you've got. Yeah. That's what I do with my videos. When I do haul videos and stuff, I do the videos when I got good stuff. So it basically, not just good stuff, but when I got a load of stuff. So it basically, I can then go back through it. If I'm thinking, I'm sure I've got so and so, and then it can go back through a video and go, oh yes, I have got so and so. That's when I picked it up, write it down, don't forget it.
Yeah, it's useful as well because I was repairing an amplifier the other day, and I took it all to bits to fix it, put it all back together, and noticed it didn't have a volume knob, and I couldn't find the volume knob anywhere.
Blimey.
And I thought I'd lost it. I thought it like flew off as I took the case off or anything. But I looked back at my haul video, and the volume knob's not on there either. So
that's fair enough when you can look back. Yeah.
So it's useful for that as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
you think you've lost a part, but
Darren had to run. His child was just been sick. No worries, Darren. Thanks for popping on. I'll put your channel link in the description below. I'd go for Kenton's question first. Probably better for you, Derek, about the experts. I recently picked up an old Acorn BBC computer. Any idea if there's any value in them? You're probably the better one for that.
Well, yeah, definitely. Anything old computer-wise is going to be worth something. Whether it's worth a lot of money is another thing.
Yeah.
It'll be definitely worth listing. I sold some BBC, the ones that were made for the TV show back in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
I had 2 of those, and they sold for well over £100 each.
Nice.
So he says it's a BBC one, so it probably is.
Yeah, BBC. Yeah,
it probably is the same one. Yeah. I think. Well, at the time, this was 2 years ago. I got over £100 for mine.
Yeah.
Also accessories, and if you got any.
Yeah, if you can get a lot of accessories from them. Yeah.
That I know Nick sold a mouse for one of those for like near £100 on its own. I think. So yeah, any accessories, maybe split it all up. Don't sell it as a bundle. Sell it.
Yeah, definitely.
Things. Yeah, that's
but as I say, Kenton, best thing to do. It's good to ask for the help. Fair enough. Do your research.
It's definitely worth it.
Yeah. Let's have a look there. Nick's got a question for Derek. How's the death pile looking?
It's not too bad. I'm actually clearing the stuff to go to a Carboots sale. So I built a shed. I think I shared some pictures in the chat. Built a little shed where I'm going to store my Carboots sale stuff to actually sell at. So I'm going through my death pile and actually removing rubbish stuff that I'm never going to list. Because I've started to run out of you get the slots on your shop allowance on eBay. You get so many free buy it now listings. I ran out of those and they started charging me like 12p a listing or whatever.
Yeah, it's enough. 15p, I think. Yeah.
So I've started to sort of clear out any rubbish items and also using my auction allowance as well. I've put a lot of that stuff. There's stuff like $3.99 buy it now.
Yeah.
Put it on at auction for $3.99. And if they don't sell, then I'll just start delisting it and taking it to the Carboots sale or donate.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's always a market for people to buy stuff. Yeah, so you can't shift.
I just want a shot of it, really.
Yeah, of course.
I'm trying to keep good quality.
Let's have a look down the chat. Oh, Aid. Derek lives on the edge of space. Well, lives.
Sometimes it feels like it.
Yeah, I know how you mean. Yeah, you just look at yourself and go, "Oh, where to start?" Yeah, definitely. Yeah, God knows where. Yeah, but
you're talking about weather. It's been brilliant here up to about midday.
I know. I kind of noticed you said about that in the chat, the lads chat. Yeah, where I was like,
It was lovely here, and now it started pouring of rain. It's about an hour ago. But it's supposed to rain at the weekend, so
yeah,
I'll probably end up going back to my normal undercover Carboots sale on the Sunday. So that's really good because obviously it doesn't affect. If it does rain, it's probably better as well because people go to that one to sell at instead of others. I was planning to go to a different one this weekend, but I probably won't if it's raining.
No, fair enough. It's just been raining here on and off for last week. It's supposed to be raining the weekend as well.
I think this is why it's good to have a bit of a bit of a death pile.
Yeah, definitely.
When you
I just think, as I say, the weather gets you to do different things in your death pile, or if you're doing your tax or paperwork or whatever else, or if you're doing something. You usually end up doing something reselling that you don't want to do, and then you end up doing it when it's raining. I'll do this because it's raining. If it wasn't, you'd probably be out sourcing. Yeah. definitely. How did you? The answer's there. How did you end up living in Scotland?
Yeah, well, I'm originally from Wolverhampton, which is
Yeah.
down in the West Midlands, and I've always done computer programming as a hobby, and then I went to college in Stafford, but I was still living at home at that point in Wolverhampton. But then there was a games course in Dundee. It was the first games course in the whole of the UK, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the second year of it. But I went. They trialed it in the first year, and then they it was a success. So I applied for that. That was a master's degree. So I went to Dundee or Abertay University in Dundee, and then I got the job at DMA Design, which ended up being Rockstar North.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, I got married, had kids, and ever since been here for about 20 years now.
No, it's good though. Yeah, and obviously, yeah, with Rockstar, that's like a famous thing anyway. So, shame they didn't immortalize you in the game. That'd have been cool. Yeah, see Derek walking around with machine gun.
Maybe they're
in
waiting
GTA Vice City.
Maybe they're waiting for GTA 6 to do that.
Yeah. But you did get your name in it, because obviously you can see your name in the program and the thing, and then you're on the game itself. So yeah, it's always good.
Yeah, every time I get like a PS2 or something, I like to boot it up.
Yeah.
So I liked Vice City and San Andreas were my favourite games to work on.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
By the time GTA 5 came along, I felt a bit of a cog in a massive machine. It was whereas Vice City, you could basically, to a degree, you could basically do what you wanted, and if you thought something was cool or great, you could add it into the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool things you can do in that. Yeah.
Whereas on GTA 5, you had to sort of submit a design document, get
I see.
signed off by someone.
Yeah.
It was such a long process. So all the creativity just went,
Yeah.
It was all designed by.
Yeah, definitely.
Designers rather than everybody's having a bit of an idea into it. So yeah, a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
I suppose that's just the way it has to be made now. That's one of the reasons why I left, because I left and went to another company which was smaller, as a more higher up, and that allowed me to have more of a direction on what was going on. So that was pretty good. But then reselling took over and decided to go full time. But yeah, I'm staying in Scotland now.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, it's a great place, and yeah.
I quite like it here, really. It's good as anywhere, really.
Yeah. Don't suppose you're that far from a countryside, and then you can just go off and.
There's certainly a lot of places around here to go to. If you want scenic places, if you want a day out and all of that, you've got the Highlands and all the stuff that way. But you've also got, you can go down south and stuff if you want. So The only downside is I'm quite far away from my sort of my mum and dad and my brother. It's quite a trek. That's really the only downside. But
yeah, especially in the lockdowns, that situation was happened over the last year or so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been about a year since I've seen my mum and dad.
And
the last time I saw Richard was Payne's Pancakes, but the year before the one I just did.
Oh, geez, that was wow.
That was the last time I saw Richard. I think so. Anyway, must have been.
Yeah. Next time you see him, give him some tips to make pancakes.
Well, I think he's got a new pan now, so
he needs it.
I'm
a little one.
He'll start practicing for next year.
Yeah. Let's have a look in the chat. Nick's done his tax return. Shock horror already.
Well, I need to sort mine out actually as well, because I've changed my my QuickBooks account to a different account now. So I need to sort of finalize the previous one
Right.
Because when you close, I've actually got 2 QuickBooks accounts running at the moment because you only get a month, I think, to sort of download all the data and organize it. So
Oh, right.
I want to do the whole return on the old account, get all that finalized, and then start afresh with the new account. So yeah, my accounts are a mess at the moment. I've got to find some time to do it.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. Yeah, I don't use QuickBooks, but I just do the old Excel route. So yeah, I need to get on and crack on with me bills and stuff and whatever else. I've got receipts lying about all over the place. Like I should really put them in one space, but that'll do. And then yeah.
I've got a little folder of receipts, but going to Carboots sales and stuff, I don't really have that many receipts.
No, you can't. Yeah.
I have auction receipts.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I print it for where I can. Yeah.
And I got the stuff from like postage and stuff, but a few charity shop receipts here and there. Maybe a little bit of stationery. That's pretty much it. There isn't a lot really.
Pete's popped in. Happy chap. Another Pete's popped in. Welcome. Local lad to me. Hope. Oh yeah, you did quite well today. On what you picked up today with his channel. Do check his channel out, the chap. And what I'll do as well as Darren's, I'll put Derek's channel in the description below, so you can go and check his channel out. And yeah, but mostly probably sub to it anyway. What's the time? 20. Plenty of time for your live.
Yeah, well, it's premiere at 10:30, I think.
Yeah. So once this is finished, do check out Derek's live at 10:30 to see the boot sale footage and what he's picked up.
Yeah. Hopefully the boot sale footage is pretty good. I tried to improve it on the Saturday one. So I've got it's basically like a bum bag where I put the camera.
Okay.
My iPhone, and I walk around with it there. It works really well, but the only time it doesn't work is if you sort of crouch down.
I'll see it. It goes like that, yeah.
And basically your coat and stuff goes over there.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's not too bad. I just don't really want to go about with a GoPro.
No, I can understand that. Yeah. It's too obvious, and people can get a wrong thing, and people from the boot sale get the wrong idea who organise it in there, and it's like you can't sell, you can't do that, all that. Yeah.
I like to go about pretty anonymously and just do my stuff and leave. I don't want anybody.
Yeah. Oh, of course, yeah.
What you're recording? Delete the footage, all this sort of crap.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I'd just rather avoid all the compensation. I'm
sure
when George never gets any issues, does he, doing it? But, so it's probably fine. Probably people won't care, but
no, you probably get the odd person, but yeah,
it's one of those things.
I know how you feel.
I know once I've done it a few times, I wouldn't care.
You'll get used to it, yeah.
It's like my trolley. I was worried about taking that initially because getting in people's way and stuff, which it does. But
no, don't worry about it. Just run them over.
Yeah, now I just pull it along. And they have to
get out of the way. It's mine.
I hit somebody with it on Sunday by mistake. I reversed it into them. They gave me
I do all the time. It's like, yeah.
I think that's in the actual.
I know I'm looking at stuff. I have to literally try and hug me trolley, even though it's not one of those big flat ones. It's a tall one, but just for people even though it's got a clip on it, I've known people to unclip it and go, "What's in there?" You can get out of the trolley. That's why I have to try and quite tightly hold it. But I know when I do film, I tend to only film when I've done about 3 or 4 laps around the car boot, because obviously as you go in the car boot, you're sort of running around to try and get to places, find stuff. And I know I do when it's like that slowdown period, I think 8, half 8, just from doing the last few laps, I get out and go do a few little clips.
Well,
people seem to like that.
That's what I was doing before. So I went round, bought most of my stuff, and then I went round again with the camera.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah.
But I wanted to improve the footage, so you actually saw me doing the deals. No,
that's fair enough. Yeah.
So that's why I got this bum bag thing. But I'll see how it goes. It takes a lot of
No,
editing.
it looked all right. When you did it last week, it looked all right.
It's okay. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
to the GoPro standard, but unless you get a GoPro and stick it there.
Well, people get used to the content, and they just like to see what people buy, and people are nosy. Well, I know I am. I was like, oh, that's cool. You missed that. You missed that. You missed this. You missed that. I'm thinking, well, I gathered that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when I filmed at the charity shops last week. On the only hot day we had. I was a bit initially a bit like had it on my bag here. Initially a little bit dubious of doing that because I didn't know if they were going to look at me and say you can't do that, get out of the charity shop. But no one bothered.
Well, I've got a thing here. Well, this is actually my headbands, but
I've got
a thing that clips here.
Yeah, that's why I just brought a clip.
And I've got a GoPro. It's not a real GoPro. It's like a fake GoPro, but it does the job. But I just don't like it being on.
Yeah, fair enough. I've just got to remember to take 2 or 3 batteries with me. They don't last long.
No,
in the GoPros and stuff.
This fake one only lasts. It's got like a built-in battery, so you can't even change it.
Right.
It lasts about half an hour.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah, because on my one, I've got 1 GoPro battery, and then when I brought a charger for it, I just got one of these chargers where you can bring it along. It's like one of these camping charging things, so you can charge the batteries and you put batteries in, you can charge up all the time when you're on the move. Yeah. Well, fair enough. And it came with 3 batteries anyway, so for GoPros, so they work all right in it.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. But no, I did feel a bit funny about it. But in the end, I got used to it.
Yeah. I think once you've done it a few times,
you
just won't care. It's the same.
I've just got to remember that with a GoPro, when you got strapped here, not to have it fully flat, because wherever the sound is, things comes from near the bottom or something like that, it gets a bit muffled.
Oh, right, yeah.
Have it slightly out, just ever so slightly, and then the sound's a bit clearer. But apart from that, it's all right.
Yeah.
Just go through the chat. So I've neglected the chat a little bit. Oh, when's the next meetup at your place, Derek? Free labour to fix the barns for a weekend.
Well, the barns are a long-term thing, but I have noticed that you've got the roof, pitched roof.
Yeah.
One of those. I mean, they're all pretty. They're all pretty knackered, but one of them has quite a severe crack in it. It looks like it could cave in. So I have to do some work on it this year.
Do some patching up,
Just to basically hold it up until I can actually do it. I think next year I'll start to do the proper work on it.
Right.
But it needs a plan of action, proper plan.
Yeah.
I need to empty it really first because I'll have to put some scaffolding up and stuff. And there's a lot of prep work before I actually do the roof.
Yeah.
It will be
at least it's on site though. All your stuff, and not like someone we can mention who keeps moving about a lot.
Yeah, but it's one of the main reasons I sort of stay in this particular house rather than moving.
Yeah, definitely.
House is probably a bit too big for me. I'm only here on my own. My kids come and stay a couple of times a week and stuff, but it's quite a big space just on my own. But the barns would be so good for the business, really expand and I get that sorted. So that's basically, what I want to do longer term. Yeah. But it's going to be a couple of years before that becomes.
No, that's fair enough. It's always a good thing to work to, and yeah.
And it'll cost quite a bit as well to save some money.
Yeah.
I mean, doing it myself is the only real, because it's so big. I think I got a quote for like 30 grand to do it by a builder, and I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to attempt it myself. so and that was just the final coating of the roof rather than the actual repair work needed. So it's probably talking about 50 grand if you take it out together.
Wow.
There's a lot of money to spend. So if I can do it for like 5, something like that, but doing it myself over a couple of years.
Yeah.
It's actually 3 barns. 3
Oh,
separate
3,
barns.
right.
So, but they're all together. But I could
Yeah.
do 1 barn at a time. I do 1 year, I could do 1 barn.
Yeah, 1 barn, yeah.
And sort of gradually do it.
Ah.
So I want to put my kitchen in one of them.
I see. Yeah, make it all purpose. Yeah.
It's basically the house is basically this really long,
Right.
and the barns are at sort of the end. So yeah, I want to put a kitchen in the first barn, and have like a vaulted ceiling type thing, and then the rest will be for the business.
Yeah, that'd be good actually, like to see how that goes, and yeah, it'd be good to get it all purpose. Yeah.
I mean,
always interested in that sort of thing. Yeah.
I'll probably document it, make a video, and maybe even do a new channel and do all that sort of stuff. So
yeah,
it's hard to do that sort of stuff and record. I find so you get so busy and you've got to get stuff done. You don't really want to be messing about with the camera. I think you need to be set up more where you can leave the camera just going and just get on.
Yeah.
So I'll look into it and see, but
yeah, fair enough. You could call that program Grand Designs or DIY SOS. Help me on my barn.
Yeah, DIY SOS would be good. Although I don't think I've got a good enough substance.
No, yeah.
I think they'd say just fix it yourself. Take one look at it and turn around. I think, no, this is too big for us.
Nick says there he's had 2 issues when filming at boot sales in the last 5 years. Not bad then. Not too bad. Because I know a lot of people do it, obviously, when they've got a coat half open, they've got the straps around, then just film. Fair enough.
I think a lot of people accept that people are vlogging and blogging and all of this now.
Yeah.
So maybe people just don't care. But I just don't like. I like to just go there and mind my own business and buy what.
Yeah, business, and get in there, get out there, and do it. Yeah.
I don't really want somebody asking me, why are you recording this? Because some people ask you, can't they, about this sort of thing. So.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah. You get a bit nervous about it, and then because obviously as you're full time, that's sort of like one of your car boots you go to, or wherever car boot you do, it's your sort of area, and you know roughly most times you get good stock, so you don't want to get a telling off or get out of my car boot, can't be here.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah.
That'd be a terrible thing. I'd be screwed there.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll go to a different boot sales, but I'll probably be known as a troublemaker or something. And all I'm doing is just recording it for YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
I'm sure it will be fine. It will be fine, but I'd rather just avoid any hassles.
Yeah. I just remember once a couple of years ago, before the pandemic, some point in 2019, I had a local charity shop. I was doing a little bit of filming before I had the GoPro. Obviously, I'm doing a little bit of filming, sneaky filming, and a lady came up saying, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm just doing a bit of filming for my YouTube channel. That's all I'm doing." And then she got a bit arsy about it and said, "Stop filming this." I thought, fair enough, which is in all right to do. I was like, okay, first time, but then obviously I got a bit like, "Oh, don't I?" And then I just didn't for a while, and then I thought, sorry, because I've done it quite a few times with big cameras, bigger cameras around places. I remember doing it in Hitchin, the first meetup we had in Hitchin, and filming around Nick's charity shops with a big camera, and I'm like, oh, no, I'm bothered.
No,
I just used to have it like right to my chest, secret to my chest, and then just go. But yeah. I prefer the GoPro because it's a lot smaller. So when I've got it, I can just like sort of like hide it down here, like what Nick does down at the Jumble Trails with his little one.
Yeah, I did buy a cheap Chinese camera. But I put it on charge. I think it was last year. It might have been the year before. and I put it on charge overnight, ready for the Carboots sale. And the battery in it had exploded.
Oh, jeez.
The whole of the camera had sort of just split apart.
Damn.
So luckily it didn't like catch fire or anything, but
Yeah.
um,
Wow.
yeah, so that's put me off buying anything like that now. So
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I'd only really go for a proper sort of GoPro or something like that now.
No, of course not. Yeah. If you...
But this thing was really small. It was like tiny. You could just fit
Oh,
it
right,
in
right.
the coat. And you put a little SD card in it, and it would record.
Yeah.
And it worked quite well because I tested it out in the garden and stuff. It was good quality and stuff. But yeah, this battery must have just been cheap.
Oh, jeez. Yes.
Yeah, it was just no good.
Nasty though. Yeah, it could have been a lot worth of batteries. Yeah. Because I know the GoPro I've got 128 gigabyte memory card in it. It does 7 hours. I've got it on 1080p, 50 frames per second.
Yeah.
I've got mine on linear because Andrew's got his on wide. That's why if you saw his latest video, it flickered with the lights on the charity shops.
Oh yeah.
He's got it wide setting.
Right.
And he doesn't know. And I had to tell him how to stop it beeping because he was in a charity shop apparently. It beeped all the way through because he took one battery and it ran out of battery. It started beeping at him. Everyone was like looking at him thinking, "Why turn it off? You just swipe up or swipe down, whatever it is, turn it off in settings." But no, I had one on linear because I was trying it out. I thought, oh, I better have it on linear normally. And then yeah. Oh, you have a guest. Hello.
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 Hello, Nick.
Let me just move my screens about so I can see.
No worries. How's Nick today?
Um,
Back in the blogging mood.
yeah, a bit of a zombie. I had a bad night, didn't really sleep, so
Right.
it's felt weird all day. You know, when you have a sleepless night and then it's like,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm okay. How are you guys?
Yeah, well, I'm all right.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Not doing too bad.
So what's this premiere? You got a premiere coming out shortly, Derek?
Yeah, I've got a boot sale walk around.
Ah, right, cool.
Yeah, so yeah.
I think we've got a jumble trail thingy this weekend, so I'm going to try and get
we got a
back to
guest.
filming.
Hello.
Oh, that's freaky. I was just speaking to you on the interweb.
Yes,
Wow.
It's weird, isn't it?
Hello.
I popped in to tell Nick his arms look enormous. It must be the camera angle, but you're
Like that. Yeah, that.
I'm sitting up like
there,
this.
yeah.
I'm perched on my chair.
I wouldn't be able to sit like that if you paid me.
Fair enough.
I would just topple over sideways. Hello, Peter. Hi, Derek.
Hello.
Yeah, all right.
I can't stop. I'll be falling asleep any minute. I just thought I'd pop in and say hello.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, cheers for popping in.
Yeah, our tech guru Darren has just fixed our latest tech problem, hasn't he?
Darren knows everything. Darren Smart. There's a reason he's called Darren Smart. I don't think it's his real surname. I think somebody renamed him Darren Smart
Yeah.
because he knows all of the things. I've just
Yep.
put in our little chat group, my printer's doing a weird thing. And he was like, yeah, just press this and hold it until you see this.
Wow.
And yeah, you're good to go. And I was. On my label printer. It's not even his label. You know, I'm like, how do you know all the things?
Yeah, I'm going.
Like I said to you, my fix for that problem is normally turn the whole thing off, wait for a while, turn it back on. That's as technical as I get.
My entire method is swear again, hit it,
Yeah.
jam it up. And yesterday I had to order a new tape gun because I tried to clean mine. So I'm not allowed near tech.
A tape gun isn't tech. Come on.
I tried to clean it, and when I'd finished trying to clean it, it was in 28 pieces, and I didn't know where any of the pieces went. So now all pieces in bin.
Damn.
The concept of cleaning a tape gun is beyond me, to be fair.
Well, it wasn't running properly because I think there was too much sticky on the rollers from that. You know, the eBay tape is the stickiest thing in the world. Yeah.
Oh, right.
So I was like, oh, I've got my sticky stuff remover. I'll be smart. No.
Right.
I don't use eBay tape. I use eBay gum tape.
Oh, don't start.
I don't have an eBay gum tape. Do I need to go somewhere special for that? Is there a particular website where I should go to obtain that?
I'll bring you some. You are welcome to it.
Oh, okay.
Have you got some of it?
I was sent some. I wasn't expecting any, but I got sent.
Yeah.
Well, I feel offended now that I wasn't sent any.
I'll bring it to you. You can feel happy.
Yeah.
It's actually
Derek's been using his eBay gum face mask a lot.
It's good to take, but yeah, I use my face mask. Although I stopped doing that with car boot sales because I think people think it's eBay and
they won't sell to you because you are eBay.
People think I'm going to resell their stuff. So I've had a few people mention, "Oh, you'll get more. You get, say if I'm looking at something and it's a tenner, they say, "Oh yeah, you'll get 50 quid for that on eBay." And I think that's a bit of a weird thing to tell me, unless they recognise me from the video. But I don't think they did.
Yeah, maybe it is the mask. Yeah,
I think it was the mask because the eBay gum logo, as we all know, looks a bit like
pretty much similar. Yeah,
exactly the colours and stuff. So
if you were a really unscrupulous person, you could have a mask printed with a charity and then see if that made people give you better prices. I mean, you'd have to be very unscrupulous, and obviously none of us would do that. But I was just thinking that that's really open to corrupt purposes. Not that I wouldn't do that.
Well, that's like when you're at a car boot sale and you say, "Oh, will you take £2 for this?" And they go, "This is a charity store," and you haven't noticed, or they haven't put a sign up for it, and they say, "Oh, it's in aid of the Canaries." Or something.
That really throws me because then you think, "What? I can't do my normal haggling." I don't know what to do when I can't haggle. It feels
I don't know how to pay the price you've asked. I'm not programmed for that.
It's like a stupid principle thing. Even if it's a bargain, it's like, but I've got to haggle. What are you saying? What?
You have to be careful not to fall into the trap because we've all seen those people at the boot sales who are going, "How much is this?" And the stall holder goes, 10p, and they go, "Would you take 5?" And you're like, "It's 10p.
Well, I'm not quite.
Give him the 10p.
I'm not that bad, honest. Fine.
We've all seen them.
Yeah, definitely.
I've been on the receipt.
What were you guys talking about before we came and barged in?
I think we were talking about my barn.
Yeah, Derek's big barns he's got.
Barns and,
we're all heading to Derek's to wreck his barns. I mean, fix his barns.
I don't think you can make them any worse.
The roof,
In the States, they have barn raising parties, don't they? Where they build the barn. They all get to all the neighbours. I don't know if they still do that. Maybe they get it done by tractors these days. But years ago, all the neighbours would come and they would help each other build their barns. We could come and help you empty yours if it's got stock in them.
The Amish people? Is it Amish people or Mormons or one of those societies do that?
I think all of the original settlers did it at one point, and then I suppose there's still some people still don't, because some people are still doing things the traditional way, aren't they? Like the Amish, for example, have decided they're not moving on; they're staying where they are. Thank you. And I don't mean location-wise; I mean in a certain point in time.
Yeah, they're anti-modern technology.
Anything inside my barn is ruined though, because the barn's missing half the roof, so it's got stuff in there, but it's all wet and
hardly a barn. Really.
No, just puddles.
It's basically, it's just ruined. So I've got to put a new roof on it. Basically,
is it good stuff that's in your barn?
It probably was when it went in there. It's no longer good stuff. There is actually, what I've done is like there's patches that are good, good areas where I've got certain things, and it's mainly things for like gardening. I've got my lawnmower in a certain area where there's no water that comes through, so this is. I've
got a vision of you going in, right, we'll move this to the drier bit, but not to the totally dry bit, because I haven't got
There's a lot of stuff that is just junk in there as well.
I'm imagining little islands of dry with things in.
Yeah, little bits, yeah.
Yeah, little patches, like, yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff that isn't even my stuff. It's the stuff that was in the barn when I moved in. So that was all completely ruined. So there's a lot of rubbish in there. None of it's good.
Well, we could have a working party where we clear the barns, have a big bonfire, and take a load to the scrapyard.
Yeah. I like what Neil said there about the Millennium Barn Dance. Must turn into an all-night rave.
I can't do an all-night rave. I can only rave until about 9:51.
But very precise.
It's about what it is now, and I'm about ready to fall asleep. I only popped in to say good evening. I'm pretty much going again now, but I thought I saw you live and I saw the link and I thought, I'll say hello, and here I am saying it.
Yeah, might as well, why not?
And I saw your post on Facebook that you're in Weatherspoons. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll ask Peter what table he's at and send him a drink. And then I realised you'd posted it about 6 hours previously. I was like, even Peter's
Yeah.
not still in Wetherspoons.
No, I did in for 3 hours with a friend, so I thought, why not?
Right, I'm away. Thank you for
Yeah,
having
cheers,
me very
Poppy.
briefly.
Okay, catch you later.
Have fun,
Take
guys.
care.
Bye.
See ya. Oh dear. So there's Carla there. I will put Carla's link in the description below. Obviously, you're probably already subbed, but if you're not, do go and check out Carla. His channel, very varied, brilliant content there. I did see Glenn's popped in. Hello, Glenn. Picker.
Yeah. Carla is very good at what she does. Her
Yeah,
vlogs
definitely.
and the general stuff. She's so watchable, and that's not easy to achieve a lot of the time. You know, it's
Very true. Yes.
yeah. She's very, very good at it. She would say otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm sure, but she is.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And when you watch her weekly vlogs, it's all different. It's like, what? Okay, that's different from last week, but usually they are. But how she sort of how it's perceived with her vlogs is just amazing. But yeah, some if you watch me vlog, Christ, people do. But yeah,
I've just sold a trunky.
Anyone in the chat?
Have you?
Yeah.
I listed my bus chunky. I think I might have gone a little bit high. I went in the loft yesterday, and there's another 4 up there.
Yeah, I must have about 4 or 5 of them. They're all listed now, though. But this one's a ladybug trunky.
Oh yeah, what are they going for? 2025?
19.99.
Yeah.
Plus postage. £7 postage.
Well, that's yeah. I've got my bus one on at 28, I think, free shipping. So basically the same.
Yeah, it's got the strap with it. I've got a few that don't have the strap. You know, the put on the strap, and the key and all of that. Yeah, so that's like a complete one. I think I do the others for like £16.95. I think that one actually is one that has hardly been used. The wheels were they look like they haven't really been on tarmac or anything like that.
I managed to shift that. I picked up a Trunky brand car seat, which doubles up as a backpack. I grabbed it because of the brand and then thought maybe I shouldn't have bothered for a £5, but it sold almost immediately for 20. So that I thought it was going to be a bit of a fail, but it's all right in the end. So yeah, I'd never seen one before. It's like a booster seat thing.
Oh yeah.
For the back seat of the car,
okay.
or front seat, I guess, and then it doubles up as a backpack. Weird thing.
Oh, so double purpose, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There was a woman at the car boot sale. It's actually in my boot sale hall. Wanted £10 for a trunky, which is a bit high really at a car boot sale. I think I'd probably pay £4 or £5 at maximum for them. Don't really want to pay much. I want to pay that for it, to be honest with you. I usually like to pay a couple of £pounds. Just because time you've got fees and postage and stuff like that, I think is it worth it? Although they don't take much packing, do they? I basically just wrap them in a couple of layers of bubble wrap and in a poly bale. I've done it a couple of times.
Yeah, I tend to sling them in a big enough box, but they're built to be abused anyway because they're luggage.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what I figure. You know.
Yeah. I must have sold, I don't know, God knows how many of them over the years. Loads.
Although they're not very good to use. I don't know if you've ever experienced using one. But they're pretty annoying and useless when you actually use one to go away anywhere. So.
I've seen them at airports with kids zooming around the terminal on them, or being pulled around by their brother or sister and then stacking it, screaming the place down.
I think they cause a lot of aggro, and they don't actually fit a lot in them. I think they're good for putting the kids' stuff in for the flight.
I think they're hand luggage size as well, which is quite clever.
Yeah, they are. I think.
Yeah, I think actually, yeah. If I remember rightly, last time I went away, yeah. Because I never knew what they were until like few years ago. I was at an airport and a kid riding along, and I'm thinking, what the hell?
I remember seeing them on Dragon's Den because that's where they initially
Oh, did they?
went on, I think.
Yeah, but I don't think they got investment, and then they went on to either fund it themselves or get other private investment, and it took off. I think that was one that none of them backed.
I didn't see that one.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's been a few huge success stories that one of the Dragons picked up on. There's been plenty like Levi Roots Reggae Sauce. They did invest in, and I think
that's gone wild. Yeah,
Peter Jones, I think, got in on that one. Not sure.
Yeah, I think it was Peter. Yeah. That was one of the first episodes or something, wasn't it? As well, like the first series or something. I think
it was one of the first big successes from the show. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch it anymore, to be honest with you.
No, I haven't seen it for a while, but yeah.
I haven't.
It got a bit samey.
We have another guest who's going to pop in.
Yeah.
Hello.
Evening.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm right, mate.
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, all right. Stressed. The usual stuff going on, but
yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, but still smiling. Got to, haven't you?
Good.
Yeah. What else can we do? What else can we do?
Trying to get through a bit of Death Pile.
Yeah, I saw your video earlier on Death Pile listing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
Yeah,
it's a little bit.
I picked up one of them little light box things. I might have to stick one behind me. You know, you got that little light box with the letters. I picked one of them up for a couple of quid at a boot sale.
That.
I might have to set it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, they're good little things. I think they look quite cool up there. Got that in the heart beer pump light.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. A few little bits about the carry-on bits and the little Wally.
The Wally.
Yeah. They go well, don't they? The Wallies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this one's supposed to dance, but he sort of makes noises and stuff. But I don't know if he
That's cool.
Yeah. Can't even remember where I got him. I just thought makes for an interesting backdrop. So yeah. How's everyone all right?
Yeah, well, we're right, mate. Yeah, we're surviving. We're here.
Yeah. Getting back into the YouTube game again now after my month.
Yeah, I know. I bet you feel better for it though, didn't you?
Yeah, I just needed some headspace to work on this project we've got going on and de-stress a bit.
Yeah, I feel like that. But like, if I stop, I'll probably need padded wallpaper. So just keep going.
It is odd. There is an element of that, isn't there? Sometimes we keep ourselves busy to stop thinking about the crap that's going on. There is an element of that in my life for sure.
100%. That's definitely what I'm doing. Yeah. So just trying to keep occupied and trying to list some stuff now. I haven't listed stuff properly for ages, so I found a big bag of like wooden train track. You know, the wooden train track that clips together and
oh, the Brio stuff.
Brio, yeah.
Is it Brio? I don't know.
Well, there's Brio and there's loads of like Tesco and other versions of it.
I think this is an old decent one. It's a load of it, and it's got like.
It should say Brio on it.
It's got these little trains with it, and like.
Oh, Thomas. Yeah.
It's the tank engine.
Look up the Thomas engine. Some of them can go well.
Yeah, it's wood. It's all wood. It's made of. Yeah. It's just it's not one of the plastic ones, but it's got It's all this sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
The Thomas stuff, they're like the sheds and the stations. The Thomas branded stuff can go really, really well. Look it up individually. You might be surprised.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, because I've got another one there. Look.
Oh yeah, that's Thomas.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
I didn't even know I had them in there. Actually, I found the bag earlier.
That's the good stuff. That is.
Yeah, you just there. So,
well, there you go. Look.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Brio. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, so I've got loads of like I don't know how much of that I've got, but So yeah, I've got plenty to get on with. Got plenty to get on with.
That's a good thing, especially with the weather lately.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done any car boots or anything because obviously I've got nowhere to put anything. My car, the back seat's taken up with all the bubble wrap and the flat pack boxes that I've been getting off my mate in the sweet shop, Lee.
Oh yeah.
So even the car's full.
Wow.
Car's full, shed's full, storage is full. The shed at the back's full, so it's just all full.
I just ordered 1,000 Jiffy bags. I'm getting back into media in a big way, and
right.
Almost out of envelopes. It's flying.
I love media because I've been picking up like there's a box in the RSPCA shop down in Littlehampton. It's like it says 10 for £1. There's like DVDs in there. A lot of them are sealed. There's PS2 games in there, and it's.
God,
I spent £1 down there one day. I stuck a few of the bits on. And by the following day, within 24 hours, I'd made sort of 11, 12 quid.
Wow.
So I've just been and picked some more DVDs up tonight for, I think, about 50 of them for a £5. But there's some good ones in there. There's like Where Eagles Dare and like a lot of the older films and stuff. Yeah. Some good ones in there,
yeah.
I like media. I've got boxes and boxes and bags of CDs and... Yeah. I've got a lot of classical stuff. I don't know how good classical stuff goes, but I've got sort of like sealed. I've got a load of sealed ones. Like Beethoven and Tchaikovsky and all that, all sealed.
It's hit and miss, like most things. Depends on the label sometimes.
Yeah.
But most classical, I end up bundling.
I mean, some of these ones on the front of the case, they've got like you open it up and it's got the CD in there, but it's also got like a little couple of pages, like a little booklet in there as well, so it tells you about the composer and that. So I don't know, and I've got to get up and go through the vinyl again. So so got to get up there and have a look through that. Well, I've got one.
I did watch that video, and you had that Depeche Mode 12-inch. I've managed to pick up a mint condition one of it now, so I've got it in the collection.
You've got one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to get up and get it down, but I've got another stack of records I've got to go through, but like I thought I'll save that for another day. There's no room up in the loft, and I was like laying on my belly to try and get it all. It's like you can't even stand up in there. Crazy, but. My daughter has accepted a place at Brighton Uni, so we'll be backwards and forwards down your way soon. Oh wow, that'd be cool. Yeah. Oh, we'll have to go and do some charities, or if you're down during the week, go and do
a double video coming up.
Go and do full market on a Thursday.
Yeah. Well, we'll have our daughter at Brighton. I've got my sister at Worthing, and you're like kind of in the middle of that, aren't you?
Yeah, well, literally 10 minutes from Worthing, so I'm always over at Worthing. I like it over there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool little record shop in Worthing as well. Found some good bits in there last time.
Is that in the side street by the tattoo place?
Yeah, I think so. It's a little.
I think it is.
Yeah, that'll be the one.
Yeah, there used to be a little one in Littlehampton as well. It's like the tiniest little shop. You wouldn't even really know it's there. I don't even know if it is still there, but like they had some good vinyl. I nearly sold them a load, but yeah, they did have a good shop down there. Yeah, but the album, I love media. You know, people don't like it. I like it. I mean, I know you collect the vinyl, but like I collect DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff, and like so I take out what I want and then sell the rest, and still make the money. So it's all good, isn't it?
Definitely. Evening, Julie. Thanks for popping in. Just quick, go through a chat. We did have a question here somewhere. There. To everyone here, have you all finished adding your eBay item specifics? I had to add mine on a 3K individual items in my store 3 days later, and I'm finished. There's Skillet.
Well, you say, "Are you finished?" I keep thinking I'm finished, and then I load more up here.
I got an email the other day, and they're saying like, by July or June or whatever it was, you have to do these ones. I'm thinking, I've just done a load.
Yeah, they've all got to be done, haven't they? It's just like they're changing everybody over, even like private accounts now, aren't they, to manage payments by the 31st of this month.
Right,
Oh yeah, it's all changing.
Yeah. I think I had about 50 at one point, and it went to 70, and then it's down to 30, and then that's down to 21. Oh, no, 23. And then I'm thinking, if I'm going to stay at 23.
Has anyone had any problems with like managed payments? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure they've missed a payment or two, but
No, I've always been fine with it. The only
Yeah, it always
problem,
paid me. Yeah,
only problem I've had is the chargebacks.
right.
I get more chargebacks now than I did on PayPal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I find it people find it easier to do return requests and that sort of thing on managed payment. Apart from that,
I had a return request on a vintage scanner.
Yeah,
it's from the 90s. I sold it as like new old stock vintage. Worked on Windows 98, I think. Anyway, this person bought it and said it didn't work.
Put it on the screen.
Didn't work on Windows 10. And they put in a return request, which I accepted. And then they put in a chargeback saying, I said it was new, but it was made in 1998. And I thought, well, it was still new. And I thought, it's not new anymore because you've opened it. And I actually got it back to that. But because he's opened a chargeback, he sent it back using the eBay label, but then he opened a chargeback, so that closed the eBay case. I can't now refund. I can't do anything about it.
Do you get your fees back when they do that, though?
No, I don't think I do. I don't get my fees, and I'm lucky to get the item back. I'm only getting the item back because I had already sent him the label through the case.
See,
but now I've got the item back, but I can't physically refund him. I can't do anything. It's all in the credit card thing. So if the credit card decides in my favour, then he's not going to get his money back. So then I can PayPal him the money, I suppose. That's the only way I can do it. But I can't do that beforehand, because if I PayPal him the money now and then I lose the case with the chargeback, he'll get a refund twice. So I can't do anything, until that decision's been made. And I will refund the guy if I win the case. But if I lose the case, he'll obviously get the refund anyway then. So he shot himself in the foot. Why he didn't just wait until, just followed the normal procedure. He thought I was being dodgy because I said the item was new when it was made in 1998. It was just...
I think people do get confused with new old stock, which is a thing, right? It's not been used, but it might be 30 years old, but it's new old stock is a thing, right? But people don't understand. New doesn't mean it was made last week necessarily.
If it's still in cellophane, it's new as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly.
Well, it's no longer new because he's opened it.
Yes, not anymore.
So it was before he opened it.
So it's probably, I don't know whether I could still sell it because it was always open box, but it was sealed.
You can do new. I suppose you can do new other and just say someone bought it and opened it. It's still brand new, never been used.
It was newer than before as well, but it was all sort of sealed. It had never been opened. But he's actually took it out now, so all the nice cellophane has been ripped basically where he's took it out. So it would have lost some sort of value, maybe, but I can't refund the guy at the moment. I still don't know what's going to about it. So he's going to have to contact eBay because he's messaging me asking for a refund, but I can't actually do it.
Oh, I sold a telescope.
Nice.
Sold a telescope for 50 quid that I paid 50p for.
Well, what can you say?
Can't believe that's
nice.
Nice. Never. Yeah, I never get to.
I mean, that's the only thing I don't like about it. It's like, say, if you have to do a refund, you don't get your fees back. It's just it's a bit of a con, isn't it? Just more money for them.
But that's only if you use your top-rated seller discount. If you refund the lot, you get your fees back.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but they're not doing top-rated sellers anymore, are they?
You still get your You can still do the 50% top-rated seller discount. It's the power seller they're not doing.
Oh, right.
I thought we lost the fees. We sold a set of car mats for 60 quid, and then the buyer instantly cancelled. But it paid, and then he cancelled. But it looked like we still lost the fee. You'll
lose the 30p transaction fee.
Is that all?
But but you'll
I
get.
thought that. I'm sure I've read something where they don't actually, you don't actually get any of the feedback.
I get mine back.
Weird. Yeah.
I've
I'll
been
have
getting
another
mine
look.
back.
It looked like
But that's because you're the tap peddler, Derek. That's why.
But you don't get the feedback if you deduct anything. So even if you deduct, I don't know, the postage.
Right.
So say if somebody does a fake return and they say it's a change of mind, but they say it's broken. So you get it back, and eBay say then you can deduct the cost of the label to get it back. If you do that, you won't get your fees back. So it may be that it's worth just giving the person a complete refund.
Oh, there we go. 30% plus that you lose, so 35p apparently.
Okay. Yeah. The initial
transaction. Yeah, it gets quite confusing with managed payments, taking this, that, and the other for different things.
I quite like it over PayPal. The only downside is I've seen an increase in chargebacks.
Yeah,
I think I got one throughout my whole recent reselling history in the last 5 years, up until managed payments. Now I think I'm on my 5th chargeback.
Jeez,
So
man.
it's definitely increased. I don't know whether it's easier for them to do it. I have no idea.
You may,
But eBay don't force you to send the item back either. So if they do a chargeback, they don't have to send the item back. It's optional. Because somebody kept an item of mine and I lost the money, the item, and the,
that's outrageous.
Yeah.
You're right. So I was charged 196 fees, and then further up, I can see it now. We got £1.60 back. So yeah, they've just kept the whatever 36p.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd misread that before.
But if you had done a 50% refund or something, you wouldn't have got your fees back then.
Well, they literally bought it and then requested a cancellation within a minute. It was like, seriously? What?
Why not buying it then? Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, so 30p, no big deal.
There we go.
Big deal.
Julie's asking me.
If you get about 50 of them, it is.
Well, yeah.
You get a load of them, it'll add up. God, blimey.
True, yeah, it always do, yeah. That camcording working. Well, Derek sent me the tape that I need to go with the camcorder, and I've got it. It basically all it needs is the tape to test it with. But apart from that, it looks like it turns on, the battery's charged, because I got a camcorder for free.
Have you not got it yet? The tape?
No, not yet. No.
Oh, right. It should arrive.
No, it probably come in the next couple of days.
Yeah, I posted it
Apart
yesterday.
from that, it turns on. I've forgotten what brand it was. It was in my GoPro video that I did the other day, or last week, I should say. That I edited the other day.
What version of the GoPro did you get, Pete?
Hero 7.
Nice.
I couldn't be bothered to get a 9.
No, I've still got my 5 black.
Yeah,
Hero 5 black.
It worked fine. I had a little bit of a clip on it and recording around there. I got used to it in the end.
Is that the little square one like mine then, Pete?
No. No, it's a slightly bigger one. Not that big, but I just got used to it on my shoulder, on my bag, and then just walking around. No one noticed.
Yeah, I got a little clip thing, and I'm going to try that. I just feel so self-conscious, which is why I just
I know what you mean,
my little one in my hand, because
hello.
If I'm not relaxed and feel really self-conscious, that's it. I lose the plot. I can't spot anything. I'm just like my head's in the wrong place. So
yeah,
I can't handle having it like here somewhere. I need something.
Yeah, I keep feeling. I kept feeling out of it. I'm thinking, well, I'm not supposed to feel about it.
Yeah.
It used to bother me, like say filming myself or with the camera and that. It don't even bother me now. I just blank out when I start walking down in front of like streets of people talking, and it used to be so daunting though when you first do it. Like your first video, like it's always going to be rubbish, and
always daunting.
It sounds scripted. Yeah, and I kept going.
I still do that sometimes.
You do, didn't you? But you shouldn't get used to it.
Yeah, of course.
soon get used to it.
Where am I going? Oh, Richard Payne says there, cancellation seems to be more a problem. Had 2 today, about 6 or 7 this week. They buy and cancel straight away.
Yeah, Richard, that's what we did. I was over the moon with the 60 quid sale on a set of car mats that owe me nothing, and then it was like from that high, then 5 minutes later,
that low, yeah. Oh no. Oh, cheers, Jilly, for that with the footage. Yeah, it was good to show, even though chat shops were crap, but it was good to show the footage. If you see Andrew's footage, he forgot to take another battery. Forgot to charge the battery, and then with GoPro, he had the sound on with the beeping because when the battery ran out of battery, it beeped at him in charity shop.
Yeah.
So it was like,
trouble I had when me and Flipping Sloth Jay went and did the Carboots. My memory card was too small, so like after 10 minutes or 15 minutes, the card would be full, and I couldn't record anymore. So
I've got 128 gig one. Yeah,
I'm well prepared for this time.
Yeah, I think 128 gig on a GoPro 7 does 7 hours worth of footage, which is fair enough. It's just a battery they just decharge quite quickly.
Yeah, we've got quite a big memory card. That's never been the issue. It's the battery life on the machine.
Yeah, discharge. I've got about 4 batteries. Yeah.
And mine heats up to the point where it's like holding a hot rock in your hand. It's like it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to shut up.
That's true.
So I'll catch you all later.
Oh yeah.
See you later.
Is your premiere in a minute then?
Yeah. End it in a sec.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll watch that when you go.
Yeah. So if you don't know, Derek Tap Peddler, just popping a mate, has got a premiere 10:30.
See you later.
Do pop on.
See you later.
See you later.
Yeah, do pop on to his premiere 10:30. We'll end the stream in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And then all the links everyone just popped in. For example, Richard Night's Life, Derek, Nick, Carla popped on. Darren from Darren's Toy Channel popped on earlier, but then he had to go after a bit. So I'll put all the links down below, and you can subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Let's quickly have a look in the chat. I did see Tom's popped in. Hello, Mr. Fortnite. Hello, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
Hope you're well, mate.
Feel self-conscious. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, but just get used to it. If they say anything, just sod them.
Most people sort of go, "What's that?" You go, "What is it?" You go, "It's camera." They go, "Oh, what are you doing with it?" I put it on YouTube. They go, "Ooh, hello."
Yeah, hi, Mum.
Hi.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I've had that response a couple of times. I've only had, I think I said in your chat, Pete, I think we've had it twice where people have got the right hump about it, you know, and got really, well, you
Was
can't
that the one in the jumper trail?
Okay.
Jumper trail.
And just walk off. It's like,
me and Jay went to Apps Court Farm car boat once,
really.
and some bloke in a white van was going, cameras, 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 like pointing at shouting cameras. I'm like,
what?
Shut up, get a life.
Yeah.
We had it once at a car boot sale where apparently we were reported by somebody for filming. So one of the organisers came up to me and said, "Are you filming?" I said, "Yeah, I've got a YouTube channel. I film myself going around thrifting and buying stuff." And then there was this long pause where he didn't quite know what to say to me, and he just went, "Ah, okay," and walked off. I was like, "Is that
confused him, like that. Yeah.
It's like, because I wasn't denying it or whatever. I said, "Yeah, I've got a YouTube channel. I make videos when I'm out and about." He was like, "Oh, all right."
I mean, what other reason do they think we've got a camera for? Like some secret spy at a car boot sale.
Yeah,
you know, it's crazy.
Well, what James Bond?
I suppose you've got to be a bit careful.
Yeah, it's a grey area, because if you're out and about in the street, there's nothing anyone can do because it's a public space. The grey area is whether a boot sale is a private space or a public space, because you pay for entry sometimes and it's on private land. It's a bit of a grey area. If we are told not to film by the organisers, of course we respect that, but most of the time, 99% of the time, we've never had a problem.
Yeah,
but I do conceal mine in my hand because I'm self-conscious anyway. So
same.
Yeah. So I think I'd feel weirder carrying it round. than just having it clipped to me, because it's only like a little square. But I don't, who is it? Someone I know. There's someone I was watching his video the other day, and he clips his. Is it Chris? Carboot Chris? Does he clip his phone to his? Does he have like a clamp that he clips his phone to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
I had a similar one once, but I use my phone a lot to look things up, to and I use the phone or whatever. So that was really frustrating to me. But I have one of those chest mount things for it.
Yeah.
Right.
But you do look a bit weird with a phone there.
Yeah.
Phone, yeah.
I mean, I use my phone for everything, and if I'm doing a bit of filming, I try and sort of, clock up, do a bit of. I do most of my filming on my phone and that now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I bought this blooming camera, 2,000 quid for a camera. I bought it to take photos at our wedding in 2017 and on the honeymoon, and we ended up getting a photographer, and I've probably used it a couple of times in 2017. So really, I need to sort of a photography course and learn how to set the camera up and get it all, use it properly.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at making some short films as well with Lee. I've spoken to him about like coming up with a few ideas for some short films. So probably use it for that. But I just use my phone all the time because I mean it's got a 101 megapixel camera on it. It's crazy.
That's the joy
better
of
than most cameras.
Yeah, the cameras on them are so good. It just makes sense, and your phone's always in your pocket. It's so convenient. A camera like that is so bulky in comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good for eBay. It's good for video.
Yeah, definitely.
It's an all rounder.
I couldn't live without it. Totally.
No.
It's like, I'm an addict to my phone completely.
Yeah, same as that. Yeah, I've always got it with me.
Yeah. Apparently, some noob there says he's picking up an Insta360 Go2, which is apparently smaller and lighter than a GoPro. I've never heard of it, but
the Insta360, is that not? I think I've seen. I think I saw a couple of American guys do.
Is that the little kind of little oval kind of one that has a magnetic clip you can put on your clothes?
I'm not sure. I've never seen one.
I think it is. And it literally does everything. And 360, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at getting one.
I don't know whether Casey Neistat done something on it, or Peter McKinnon, or Brandon Washington. One of the big.
With those, I don't know who said that, but do you know if you can just have it on regular footage rather than recording in 360 all the time? I assume there's a function, because I wouldn't want to.
I think it's a memory card.
It's what?
I think it's an all-rounder. I think it does it all.
Right.
But if you're recording 360 ability,
if you're recording in 360 all the time, that'll just cane your memory.
Oh,
would do, yeah.
But I don't want to use it all the time
because they're tiny, and you can have a magnetic clip, and then it's almost just looks like a badge.
Yeah.
And I think I could forget about that then.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. Apparently, he's going to make his first reselling video. But yeah, so what we're going to do now, folks. So cheers everyone for popping on. Carla, Darren from Darren's Toy Channel, Nick, Rich from Night's Life, and Derek. And I'll put all links below. If you head over to Tap Peddler on YouTube, someone could put it in his link in there somewhere, and go over to his premiere, and we watch that premiere and see if he's got any good footage from doing his how he's done his little setup on his camera GoPro thing he has. So thanks everyone for popping in. We had about 40 odd people at one point. That's brilliant. Hour and 53 minutes. So yeah, we go over to Derek's and give him some support on that. Oh, there we go. Lovely. And I shall be back on Friday with the usual day vlog, and you know how it works these days. Do check out everyone's channel, and all links will be out in the description below. And yeah, like, share, and subscribe, and catch you later. Take care.
Cheers, Pete.